Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're getting to something really fascinating. Milam, Tibetan Dream Yoga.
Right.
And our goal here is to unpack the philosophy, the actual practices, and the pretty serious ultimate aim of this tradition. It's definitely not just about learning to fly in your...
No, not at all. And the seriousness, the high stakes, they start right away with this core paradox, this foundational idea.
Which is?
Shunyata, emptiness. The sources really ground the practice in this view that, well, nothing has fixed inherent existence, not even the world you see right now.
Okay, so Dream Yoga takes that philosophical idea and says, what? That waking life is also a dream?
Exactly. A very persistent, very complex dream shaped by our karma, but still fundamentally a projection of the mind.
Right. Okay. So if waking life is already a kind of dream, then working with actual dreams at night, it must depend heavily on what you do during the day.
Almost entirely. That's the key insight. The daytime practice, sometimes framed through the Burn 4 foundations, is all about cultivating this view constantly.
How does that work practically? Just telling yourself this is a dream.
That's part of it. The reality checks. Asking, is this a dream?
Yeah.
But more deeply, it's about applying it to your inner state.
So like strong emotions, fear, anger.
Yeah. Instead of getting swept away or trying to push them down, you see them as just elements within the dream, like a character or a storm that appears.
So you're not denying the feeling, but seeing its nature as illusory.
Precisely. You're removing that automatic grasping, that aversion. It loosens the conviction that reality is solid and fixed. And that's the mental habit you need for lucidity at night.
Okay, that covers the mental prep. But then how do you actually, do it when falling asleep? The sources mention subtle energy, prana, chakras.
Right, that's where the focus shifts, from the mental view to the subtle body. You're working with life force energy, the prana, and these energy centers, the chakras.
So what's the technique there?
While falling asleep, you visualize something, often like a luminous Tibetan letter, a seed syllable at a specific chakra. Throat chakra is common for just bringing clarity, for recognizing the dream state. That's sort of stage one.
Okay. But I saw mentions of the secret chakra below the navel for developing fearlessness. Why there?
Yes. That center is strongly linked to courage and stability. This vital preparation, because traditionally, once you know you're dreaming...
And once you hit lucidity, stage one...
You don't just start messing around. The next step, stage two, is deliberate confrontation.
Confrontation, not like transformation or flying.
No, fearlessness comes first. You intentionally seek out what scares you in the dream. Jump off that cliff, walk into that fire.
Wow. Why?
To prove to yourself viscerally that these self-created illusions cannot fundamentally harm you. It's a direct experiential test of your understanding of shunyata. See?
Got it. So you master fear before you master changing things.
Exactly. Once fear is managed, then you move to stage 3, transformation. Making things multiply, changing one thing into another.
Like the boat into a car example.
Right. Mastering the mind's ability to project, dissolving that belief in fixed reality. Only after that do you work on dissolving everything into clear light, which is stage 4.
This feels way bigger than just self-improvement. The sources put this in the context of the 6 Yogas of Naropa, right? Like it's a test.
It absolutely is. It's considered the gauge, the crucial test for progress on that whole path. The stakes are, well, ultimate.
How so?
Because the ultimate application is seeing this as rehearsal for the Bardo.
The state between death and rebirth.
Yes, that chaotic, intense state. The dream state is seen as the closest analogy we have in life. If you can stay aware and fearless in the dream, you're training for liberation at the moment of death.
That really puts Western lucid dreaming in perspective. Often it seems focused on, wish fulfillment or practicing skills.
A very sharp contrast, yeah. The modern Western approach is often about self-fulfillment, maybe even ego gratification. Traditional dream yoga is about self-transcendence. Using lucidity to build up the ego is, from this perspective, reinforcing the very illusion you're trying to dismantle.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you listening? It seems dream yoga is this profound, constant practice of realizing how your mind constructs reality day and night.
And the ultimate point isn't control, but dissolution. Dissolving even the dream self into the mind's basic luminous nature, which leads to a final thought.
Go on.
Well, you have to wonder, why is it considered so risky to do this without a qualified guide? And maybe more subtly, how could mastering an inner world potentially trap someone in a kind of waking narcissism that just plays out as grandiosity in their dreams? Something to think about.